Hey guys, how we all doing? Very interesting conversation going on there. Anyway, apologise for the late start of the stream. Twitch went down, and so we had to wait. Anyway, we're going to be playing some Magic Duels, so if you want to play with or against me, then be sure to get on Lumi's list. Let me just get rid of this fantastic soundtrack and switch over to this one that's very much overplayed. Let me actually get the thing sorted. And that one. And then we can go to that one right there. And then we can open it up. And we're all good. Whew. Alright, so I think as is a normal tradition, I'm just going to go into verses. And I'm going to play an aggro deck of some sort while I wait for you guys to get on said list. So I do like that Drake deck. It always wins in like 4 turns. It's pretty sweet. So maybe that's the one to go for. I don't know. You know what? Let's go with Burn. Screw it. Oh, yeah. We can play Burn again. Don't you worry. Have you built a Burn deck then, Lumi, I'm assuming? Or something that goes very well with it. This hand's a bit but it's got lands, so we can do things. Twice in a row? I don't know what you mean, Lumi. Alright. Ooh, the Alchemist. Not bad. Yeah, that new soundtrack from The End Is Nigh, it is fantastic. That being said, all the pieces are based off of very famous classical music, so I mean, it's kind of hard for it not to be good. But I'm sure it's very much possible. Finds himself a mountain. Red-green running Rune in the wake. Sure. That's a thing. Alright. I think I'm just going to slam a Dynavolt Tower and get greedy. Got a backup Alchemist anyway, and then we can Fiery Temper and tap and burn, which will be all good in the hood. Red-green Eldrazi ramp. Well, there's a hand with Garrison. So Temper's getting pointed at that. Maybe it's a mishmash of all sorts, but I suppose there is Eldrazi on the other side, so you may be right. Probably are. Blood Rage Brawler. Wonderful. Okay. It's a shame we can't give you haste in any way whatsoever, but whatever. We're going to go Mountain, and we're going to tap the Alchemist. And Blood Rage Brawler. Discard the Fiery Temper, unfortunately having to point it at that Garrison, otherwise that'll get out of hand quite quickly. Get rid. No, that's going to be Tuesday, Greg Red. Nice to see you as well, by the way. So yeah, we're going to be playing a bit of Darkest Dungeon for that, and then we might move on to something else, I don't know. Depends on how much everyone's enjoying the game at the time. Druid of the Cowl, alright. Little bit of ramp. And we're going to tap, tap, taparoo. Ooh, insult. Interesting. Doesn't do as much good, really. Maybe I could do it for a setup, though. If I swing in, he blocks and doesn't have a creature to follow up, we can do a stupid amount of damage. Or even a land drop on the following turn. Actually, a land drop will do a metric ton worth of damage. I like it. Alright. So let's just go Alchemist, swing for 4, see what happens. Because then each of these taps for 2 every time with the insult. Plus the injury as well, dealing. I think it's, yeah, 4 on the other side. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, Woodland Bellower. Fun Ruiner. Reclamation Sage then? Oh. Prowling's a Popard. Okay. Was not expecting that to come out. No longer think it's Eldrazi. Ooh, land. Okay, so we will go mountain. We will tap. And then we will tap. Now all the damage is doubled. We get some Dynavolt Tower energy as well. That's why it should have destroyed it, because that's going to do 6 on its own. That resolves. We deal 4 from our Thermo Alchemists. And 6 from our tower. And that's game. Fantastic! I'm glad you like it. I was checking it on the two-headed giant because that one tends to get played a little bit more, and that one fits pretty well as well. Alright, so let us go to the list. Who is up first? Did you say Lumi, you were up first? Yeah, Darkest Dungeon's got a lot of dying in it as well. All your characters usually cycle as well, but Rogue Legacy literally has you having your grandkids going through the dungeons. Which I do want to play that at some point. I have not actually done it. But yeah. Alright, Lumi's up. We're doing two-headed giant then. You want me to play a combo deck? Alright. Ooh. Combo. I don't know. What combo could I play? Ooh, I could play the Marionette Madness one. I like that one. Although, also in combo is the most recent deck I built. The old thingamajig. You want Tainted Drain? Oh, I don't know if Louis would appreciate that, but let's go with it. Why not? Where are you? Tainted Drain. Right, send you an invite if you want to accept that. Let's do this. Last time it did absolutely bugger all until the very end, so we'll see what it does this time around. Yeah, OBS is free. Oh, failed. Damn it. Lumi, do you want to invite me instead? Yeah, OBS is free and pretty easy to set up as well. You'll set it up in a single tutorial with no problems whatsoever, I would say. Alright, Lumi's resetting. Fair dues. Yeah, I expect it to be a bit of a quiet one on tonight's stream, mostly because of the delay, but there you go. So if you guys want to go back on the list, even though you've already played, that's fine with me. Don't you worry. Alright. Gonna invite. Gonna accept. Gonna play Tainted Remedy. Forgot to get some new decks actually for today. My bad. That will come later, I guess. Oh yeah, God, Game of Thrones. I expect my chat to die out pretty quickly for that one. Don't worry, guys. I won't feel bad if you all suddenly disappear. I'm not sure if I'm able to watch it at that time, actually. I think it might show at a different time in England. I'll have to check that actually while the thing's loading. Just booted up my phone to a Google message of songs that don't need an E string because I snapped a string on my guitar and I kind of fancied playing. So I was like, alright, cool, let's do this. Oh, wonderful. Hey, we're in. I'll check later. Alright. We're looking for... Ooh, we can't lose. We can't lose, as long as Gideon sticks around. This doesn't have Tinted Remedy, which usually means that it does bugger all, but we've got Gideon. I like Gideon. Gideon's cool. We also don't have the colours to play Gideon. This is going to be interesting. Alright, Glacial Fortress, we need that double white. There is that, but I'm a good little boy who doesn't pirate things anymore. Right, don't read into that. Right, swamp, and go. Does the deck have Diabolic Tutor? I actually have no idea. If I'm completely honest, I would imagine so, but I don't know. It's got sets after the Diabolic Tutor was released, I believe. Was Diabolic Tutor in Eldritch Moon? Or Shadows of Innistrad, one of those? Ooh, Visions of Brutality. That's going to be not in the slightest bit useful here. Well, I guess we'll go around Catacomb and, yeah, just pass. I guess. I don't think Jace attacking or blocking is really going to do anything. Woo! Oh, you want me to push Jace? Get off my lawn. Let's do it. Oh yeah, it was Kaladesh. You're absolutely right. Well, my point stands. We've got Armenket and Aether Revolt in here, so... If the individual who sent me the deck was unlocking sets in order, then I'm gonna guess so. Alrighty then. Well, silver lining. No matter what happens, we currently have more lands than our top left opponent, which is a win in my book. Oh, you've got a counter open. Oh, I really want to play around with Gideon. Gideon's cool. There's no way that's not a counter. Not a chance. But Liliana does need to be taken care of as well. I just don't really have a throwaway card. I guess it's just gonna have to be Gideon. We'll see what happens. Oh! Alright, never mind. Well, let's just get our emblem. We can't lose as long as we've got Gideon. Lumi going to discard. It's got all the counters. Yeah, it's Esper control. Usually, judging by... Well, first of all, it's Lumi, so it's always control of some sort. But then, counters left, right and centre is also another indication. Yeah, I think it's just jam-packed full of planeswalkers and counter everything up to that point. Lily ticking up. I think it's pretty much a mirror on the right-hand side, actually. I think it's Esper control for this individual and Blessed Alliance is a thing, and I know it's a thing because I've got one, and Lumi has one, and he's probably got one. So, that being said, I'm just not going to make a 4/4 here. Tick up on Lily, not that it does anything. Can't say I'm familiar with Mutga, actually, if I'm honest. What is this Mutga we speak of? Oh, nope. Nope. Not happening. Oh, maybe it is. What is in our top right-hand player's hand? Oh dear, I just don't really know, to be honest. Let's Merklurker, why not? Oh, it's Murtagar. Ah. See, I'm terrible at pronouncing anything, to be honest. Right, well, I'm just going to swing in with Gideon. I have no idea what he's playing. I thought there were counters in there, and they weren't. I thought there was a Blessed Alliance in there, and there wasn't. Okay, good. Sweet. Winning. Alright. Pass the turn then. Glimmer of Genius. This is the vase, or vase. There's actually 3. And I don't know where I stand on them, actually. It just depends on what mood I'm in, depending on how I want to pronounce it that day. Oath of Lily. Sure. Goodbye, Merklurker. You are so useless. How can I play and talk at the same time? Well, if you do them both badly, then you pretty much... You can do it. As long as you don't worry about being good at it, it's alright. Right, let's swing in. No Blessed Alliance before, no removal before. Yeah, thank you. It's gonna be a long game at this rate. Oh. Another Glimmer? Yeah. Actually, Alpha, the last time I did that, I was in the hospital for a week. Yes. Ooh, it's a tutelage deck. Okay. Yeah, not happening, Sorin. Sorin too good. Alright, well. Who knew this was an aggro deck? What can you say? Let's get Giddy in there. And attack with all. Let's go. Boosh. What's the point in chewing bubblegum if you're not going to do a backflip? I'm expecting the AI, to mill me, and then also to hit all of my Tainted Remedies. Ooh, not this time. Alright. Actually gets us closer to that. Yeah, it was down for about 40 minutes. Conveniently right as I was about to start streaming. Which is very annoying. Another Jace. It's like Esper Super Friends. Not running counters. Not running anything particularly useful, actually. You've done is draw cards and have your Planeswalkers countered, so... Struggling to understand this one a little bit. Oh, God. Oh, no. Not my Necromantic Summons. For what do Necromantic Summons hit? Jace. But Jace, once he exiles, he goes to my opponent. Oh dear. Alright. Oh. Lily coming out. I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Liliana not taking up on my Shabbling Ven. Good. Alright, well. Take him to 10. Ooh, Galvanic Bombardment. On Gideon. AI. Gideon of the Trials becomes a 4/4 human soldier with indestructible that is still a planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him. AI don't read cards. It's like I made the AI. Aww. Aww. Aww, Gideon. No. Whatever will we do now? That was our only little bit of damage. Oh. Exiles a Necromantic Summons out of my graveyard. How much are you missing, Lumi? Compulsory rest. Well, I've got a use for Visions of Brutality, I suppose, since I'm not drawing lands. Right, if that deals damage, he loses that much life. So if we ever decide, don't really want to use Liliana on that anymore, never mind, it's gone. Alright, swing to 8. I wanted to see if he wanted to block Lumi so he'd take more damage. There we go. There's a bombardment being used correctly. Right, I officially can do no damage. Woo! Mills. Not Tainted Remedy. Good. Who says you should ultimate Liliana? When I can use things like my Visions of Brutality, the best card to come out of that set, onto 2 zombie tokens. And a Shambling Vent. Okay, well they can deal damage now. Although I've got Blessed Alliance. I was hoping to save them for Tainted Remedies, which will never turn up. Ooh. Draw some cards, mill me. Still good. Still good. There's Tamiyo's Journal to get Tainted Remedy as well. And we hit a land. A tap land. But Sorin likely just wins right here anyway. Ticks up. Needs to hit a 5-drop or higher. Oh, I hit 0-drop. Never mind. Right. Well, Blessed Alliance stops the Shambling Vent, so win next turn then, probably. Fair play. Get a zombie. You see, you were never going to ultimate her. Ooh, fight. Fight, 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 fight. With nothing to fight, of course. Cast out. Oh, boy. And a Torrential Gear Hulk. Casting Glimmer again. Where's all this control coming from now? Where was this at the beginning of the game? Pretty sure I have nothing for that. So that's problematic. Mills Lumi. Then mills me. Still didn't hit our Tainted Remedy. It's right at the bottom of the deck, guys. Ooh. Fight Reunion. Milling 6 minimum. Still missed. Aw, damn it. Ah, it's hit both of them. This deck does nothing anymore. Woo! Awesome. Well, I guess I can make some human tokens with Westphale Abbey. That's a thing. Jace only bounces creatures, don't he? Yep. So can't get rid of that cast out for a turn. See you later, Gregorod. Nice to see you, man. Alright, let's pass. Murdering the Gear Hulk. Right. I've just only got to pay attention to using Blessed Alliance correctly. Otherwise, we might lose. Mills, nothing useful. Without Tainted Remedy. This is the worst deck in the world. With Tainted Remedy, it's fun, but terrible. Okay. Oath of Jace. Yeah, I'm at 14 cards, so That can't happen. Oh dear. Oh boy. We're actually gonna lose, Lumi. I'm pretty sure. And it's the AI that's gonna do it to us. If only I'd have drawn that tinted remedy. Right, guys? Loads of lands. Alright. Suppose if you get your second Anguished Unmaking for that cast out, we can maybe win on the spot. No! Westphal Abbey, do your thing. I need to pause myself. There we go. Yeah, I can't actually react to it if you pause it, Lumi. Stand about 40 more lands. That'll be pretty good. It'll stop the mana screw, I suppose. Well, where do we go from here? I can compulsory rest some things, but life gain's how we're gonna win this, and he's at 8, and yeah, it's not gonna happen. I suppose I could have Yahenni's Expertise there, but not anymore. I can Fatal Push his land, though. That's the thing I can do. Alright, pass the turn, see if we die. AI is likely to mill the last few cards out my deck. Mills 2 right there. Collective Defiance for a redraw. Yep. Game over. Well, that, yeah, that went horribly wrong. I don't think it was going to go particularly well with the deck choice, but there you go. Right, who is next on the list? Peter, you're up next. You want to play a Two-Headed Giant or Versus? Two-Headed Giant. Sweet. Right. You're doing Rampy Stompy Flingy. So I'm going to do Flingy. I guess, anyway. That's the burn one. I think this one's the Fling deck. We'll see. Let me accept the invite first. I want to go to Fly, you fool. I'm assuming by the name that is the case. We'll find out. I see he's not denying it. And of course I am a professional after all. So I can't possibly lose consistently. Hey, Okay. Sweet. We're in. Alright. This is indeed... this is actually the Implements deck. It does have Fling in it. That being said. We have a lot of colourless lands, but we have a lot of colourless cards. So I think I'm keeping it. Piers Revolution's pretty sweet. Alright, well, I'm just going to lead off with an Ether Hub. And a Bowmat Courier. And swing. 29. That means they're basically dead, right? Yep, he conceded to that. Was it you as well? Yep, yeah. I'd concede to that, I'll be honest. It's just too much power, too much threats, too much to handle. Cinder Barons, right, next one's going at our 100 stack opponent / beast over there on the right. See if he wants to fold. Alright, let's get our mountain out there. And sure, we'll get Key to the City out there. Right, let's see if our opponent on the right concedes when I swing my Bowmat Courier at him. Coming at you, brah. Did not concede. He's not basically dead. Alright, fair enough. Have it your way. Boneyard. It's not quite ready. Alrighty then. Anything? Anything at all? Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Inventor's Fair. That's pretty cool. We got a Revolution down. So that Bowmat Courier is the greatest thing that's ever lived. Coming at you, human opponent. You actually get a redraw of our hand next turn. More than likely we'll have 4 cards in hand. I'll play a land and an implement, so there's 2 cards in hand right then and there. Might even get the next one out, depending on what it is. Battle at the Bridge. Not my courier. No. Nope. Actually, no. No, there we go. He's back. He's in it for 2 now. Sure. Let's go to the AI. AI, do you want me to have that Bowmat Courier back? He does not. Frostlinks. Never take me alive. Bit of ramp. Alright then. We get an implement. Interesting. Alright, Ether Hub. And let's play an implement. Then let's play an implement. I'm gonna... yeah, let's sack the life gain implement. Why not? You know what? In good sportsmanship, because I know the AI hates this deck, I'm going to ask the human if he wants me to have that implement back. Or take 3 damage. He's taking the 3. And we get a redraw. It's a renegade map. I'm going to play that rather than actually crack the other implement. Because I get to crack that and look for a land and still ping him next turn. Should be sweet. We got Pyromancer's Assault. Interesting. Very interesting. And another Frostlings. Is that left-hand player or a starter deck? I don't know. Probably. Don't really see this anymore. Unless it is one. Hang on. Upkeep. Crack our map. You want to pay 3 or do you want to give us that map back? Rather do it on the upkeep so that we don't draw any lands beyond the one we're about to pull. We do stop getting the life though. But that's fine. Alright, play another map. More lands. Actually, you know what? Let's crack this implement. See if you want to pay. Taking a lot of damage from these implements. I can't see him doing it for very much longer. Nope, gives it back. Alright. We get a Foundry Inspector. Lovely. So actually we go Foundry Inspector. And now we can play the implement for free. And pass the turn. Sweet. And Pyromancer's Assault Trigger hits our Inspector. Sure. Do you want to give us it back or tit 3? Takes the 3. Alright, swinging in. Alright, into another starter card, yeah. Alright. A starter deck on the left. Red-black things on the right. Gain some life. Draw the land. Should have cracked that map. Eh, well. Crack it now. You gonna take 3? It's a pretty good burn deck. I'll give you that. Especially when he keeps taking it all the time. Alright, play a mountain. Crack this implement. Hit him for 1. Maybe hit him for another 3. And hit more lands. Of course we do. This maybe 18 land deck. Sounds about right. Gonna pass. Tamiyo's Journal. What is that right on deck doing? I don't know. I'm really not sure. Well, it's swinging. I'll tell you what. Oh, maybe. No, maybe not. Apparently not. Okay. That's the thing. There we go. I was going to give it unblockable, but it took that away from me. Which one, Peter? They're both bad. Too many or not enough? We've got this, though. We've got this. Come on. I'm going to draw extra cards. There's going to be nothing of use in there. And then you're going to draw a land and wipe the board. Here we go. Pay 2. That seems about right. Oh, dear. Well, there's the land. Oh, didn't know you could predict the future, did you? Oh dear. I'll play a land and I'll pass. Oh god. I just can't write this. Tamiyo's Journal gets him a clue. I get the impression our right-hand player is actually not a grizzled veteran as it comes to Magic, to be honest. But yeah, he should have saved your Henu by sacking something there. Huh? Well, he's got to back up your Henu. And goodbye, Chandra. He's going to win through the punts. Alright, well. Oh, no, no! There we go. That thing over there is unblockable. We take 2. Down to 10. Alright, let's draw something good here. You know what? I should probably tap one of these ether hubs. Fling. Fling. That's a card. It's a card that does things. Well, we'll play a mountain. We'll hold our Rogue's Passage for later. And we'll play our dude down, ready to swing and fling, I guess. Cracking the clue. Not going to get very far without removal for the Hydra. Stencia Banquet, I think that's a trigger for the assault as well. Deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of vampires you control, which is 2. And kills. Yeah, finally. Alright. Let's kill. I don't know. Let's just fling it at his face, because this is going to cost him 3 life as well. Get him nice and low. So, do you want to take 3 more? He does want to take 3 more. And then he takes another 3. And then we take 2. Yep. So we may very well just win next turn. I could possibly kill our opponent, and so could Peter. And that's a Drake. That taps things. Useful AI could have done that pre-combat, so they could have gotten for 4 damage there, but nah. Alright. I'm going to discard my Rogue's Passage. I'm dying to do something useful. Well, I suppose I've done a fair whack of damage actually with this deck, but still. Doesn't really feel I've done much. Pay 2. Tap those lands. Servo schematic. Not good enough. There's the ignition. For the win. GG. Oh. You got something. Well, they ain't gonna do it. Sacks for 1. Gains indestructible. Takes 8. Sweet. Right. Who's up next? Let's do this thing. Zarvolt. Do you want to play a 2-headed giant or versus? And I will have a drink while you decide. Versus it is. Right. I will send you an invite. You want to mute the stream now? And if you want to chat with me, just chat through Steam. Oh, is it each opponent as well? Beautiful. Right. What deck do we take in? That's the question. Probably one of the newer ones. Let's see. Have we actually seen Grave Thopters going off yet? I don't think we have. It's also not an easy one to pilot if you don't know the deck, but I don't care. Right, let's find Zarvolt. Invite has been sent. Alright. Let's go. 3 lands. It's got Reanimator and some discard. Doesn't have the red required for the Virtuoso, but I'm not sure if the baseline lands really do support that. I think it might actually be a reanimation target to begin with. I know there's 1 mountain in here though, and 1 forest, just in case. Rootbound Crag, okay. And we get a Languish. Alright, let's not reveal the black just yet. We'll take Brawler, so green-red energy then. By the looks of things. Well, if we get to this Languish, that's going to probably be pretty good. And we've got a backup one as well. And we've got a good chance of getting to it as well with this Oath of Jace. Draw 3, discard 2. Ooh. Dump you. And... got 2 basics. That forest might be useful though. Yeah, we'll dump the land. Dump the dual land. We'll take his 3 or his 4. See what he wants to do. Probably 3. No, he's going to push out the damage. He's going full aggro. That's fair enough. And a Sage. Aetherstorm Rock is a discard option. So Brilliant Spectrum, X4, draw 4, discard 2. Wanna dump the rock. Wanna dump a piece of the puzzle, I think. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have dropped that Sunken Hollow actually, because we don't have our double black. Didn't consider that, but I suppose we wouldn't have done that Brilliant Spectrum that turn either. Who knows? We're going to wipe the board anyway, hopefully, in the next turn or two. Otherwise that'll come back to bite us and that'll be a massive punt. Come on, land. Come on. Oh. Alright, well, what we can do. You do anything good right now? When it another creature enters the battlefield under control, you gain 1 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 2 energy, put 1/1 counter on it, and tap. No, it doesn't do anything particularly good right now. The Virtuoso, on the other hand, does. So, Necromantic summons out the Virtuoso. Get some blockers. And just pray for that swamp that we dumped away. I honestly thought I had double black, but I don't. Okay. Let's make a Thopter. He's probably got a pump spell. Especially if he gives this trample. Yeah. Blessed Alliance, Blossoming Defense, sorry, is +2/+2. I believe. Could have an Onward, and that would be 8 damage plus a Blossoming Defense for the win. Yeah. Well, we're blocking there. Force him to have an answer for that. Actually, if this dies, I just rise from the grave and I have exactly the same board state again. Sure. Or if we draw a swamp, we just wipe the board. Brute Strength instead. +3/+1 and Trample. And then Invigorated Rampage. Target creature gets +4/+0 and Trample. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Shouldn't have dropped that swamp in the graveyard. We'd have had an answer for that. Mega punt. Ugh. Good game, anyway. Good game. Alright, who is next? Liquid Affinity. Are we going with Two-Headed Giant, or are we going with Versus? And I promise not to punt this time. I say I promise. Can't keep that kind of promise, but we'll see. Two-headed giant? Alright. Yes, please punt me in the chat. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright. Drake discard? Sure, let's do it. You would be liquid power, I believe, wouldn't you? That would make a lot of sense. Sent you an invite. Fun little burn draw deck. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't counting my lands. I just assumed we pretty much just had the double swamp. I should have actually looked. My bad. Let's go. Yeah, if you want to go back on the list, Peter, by all means. And then if anyone wants to play who hasn't played yet, wants to go on the list, then they can go ahead of you, essentially, is how it generally works. Ah, well, thank you for missing Game of Thrones for me, because I'm missing it as well, so there is that. If it is even showing in anywhere, I can watch it anyway, that is. Yeah, most of the time. But it looks like we managed to make our way in this time. Not to jinx it, but I might have just done that. It might have been a clever idea to actually reschedule the stream around Game of Thrones, but if I'd have done that, then Twitch would have gone down midstream, which would have been awkward, I suppose. So, yeah, not much I can do about that, short of just straight up cancelling it. Sweet, we're in. Right, so this was the cycling deck, jam-packed full of discard, wasn't it? Yeah. The lands are terrible, so I'm going to throw it back. The lands are terrible, so I'm going to throw it back. The lands are acceptable, so I'm going to keep it. Lead off with a swamp. Hello. Howdy. I was initially going for you, but then I saw the docent as well. This is spice. Very, very spicy. I love it. Best card to come out of that set. Definitely. That was on Duels anyway. Ooh, Giripa Orrery. It's a pretty sweet tech actually. Let's go with the Scrounger. Hopefully we managed to get there, because... Oh, I can't see the final iteration though. It won't let me do that. Gives all wizards +2/+1 and flying, and it's a 6/5, I believe. Crumbling Vestige makes some white mana. I guess that's irrelevant this turn. Yeah, I got it. Oh, it still creates humans as well. Yeah, human wizards. Ruthless Sniper. Well, I'm going to go with a Wharf Infiltrator first, I think, so that I can actually use the loot ability. Boom. So, what's this card do again? When it deals combat damage to a player, you may loot. And whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 and put a 3/2 Eldrazi onto the battlefield. Alright. Spicy. Crumbling vestige. You made white again. Yeah, there's a solemn offering. Alright. Cool. Works for me. Grixis on the right. And an unlicensed disintegration. Goodbye, all threats I ever had on the board. Well, I can get back the Scrounger if I want to. Do I want to? Actually, I can get both of them back because I can Ruthless Sniper. And then Macabre Waltz. Get back those two creatures. Discard Haunted Dead, which does a lot of good in my graveyard. Goodbye, Haunted Dead. And we have no targets, and we have no mana either. Let's hope for a land drop. Land drop means Scrounger into Infiltrator. Next turn we've got Orrery, which is pretty close to being repeatedly triggered. We'll see. Niblis of Frost. Oh, not Grixis. Super Friends, maybe. I have no idea. Geist Blast. Takes down the sniper. Alrighty then. We have some Pyromancer's Assault triggers over here. Ooh. Potentially, anyway. If that's the route we take, what are you? A 4-drop. Okay. I think we'll just go with the Infiltrator. I like the Skulk. Might find us some nice things. We need an island. Yeah, one shot. It's alright, you can do plenty of setup, I suppose. I could have done with a land there, actually. It would have worked out quite nicely. Evolving Wilds. This guy needs a plains. Hey! Oh, what a guess. What a guess. Another Ether Vial. Draw some more cards. It hits us for 3. It really doesn't. Nobody does, really. You guys are here just to mock me, mostly. I know. It's alright, you can have me. Alpha knows where he stands. I don't like you either. And we have no trigger targets for our Fatal Push. Ooh, well, there's a Drownyard Temple. Gonna go with the Orrery. You're absolutely missing on those land drops. I suppose you could cantrip with your Slip Through Space and try to find one. And then worst case scenario, you can actually just shock our opponent and then use the Pyromancer's Assault triggers. Hey Nightfire. Good to see you. Oh dear. Well, that did not work out, unfortunately. But at least one of them goes down. buys us time. I'm gonna skulk. And yeah, sure. There's our land. Land drop. So I'm just going to waste this Fatal Push so that we draw 3 cards off of the orrery. Unless, of course, they actually play something that I can hit, which is not that. Everybody is. How would you feel, though, if you dumped me to go watch Game of Thrones and it actually turned out to be terrible? What then? Tell me. I like talking about things that are not possible. Aww. Oh, never mind. That's cool. That's fine by me. Alright, it's just for 2. And then if he passes, I'm going to use this Fatal Push to send a message. I'm waiting. Absolutely, you can. If you ask Lumi, he will tell you where you are on the list. You're up next. There you go. Alright, let's draw 3 cards. Ooh. Okay, so we can discard the Amalgam and the Daredevil to Haunted Dead. Which, I'm not sure how the triggers stack on that one, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I can. You also can pay to make loads of 3/2s. I like the idea of that, actually. Yep, Prize Amalgam's coming back on the end step. That's stacked, as I hoped and thought it would. Exiles a Drag Under. This deck's sweet when it does its thing. See, now we can exile the Scrounger to the Sniper and actually get a Daredevil back into our hand, which is a nice little discard outlet for any other card that we want. Oh dear. Ooh, Languish, sure. I don't know if I actually even slightly mind that. Because I can discard my next card to Haunted Dead, get empty-handed, get back Haunted Dead and a Prized Amalgam. And also the Scrounger as well, maybe later. Something like that.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah, Ezekiel, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Alright, let's get back Haunted Dead. Discard this stuff. That's a 2/2 and a 1/1 and a 3/3 coming back on the end step. And we get to draw 3 cards next turn. Get your second bonus and second of our devastation. Got 1 Chandra, need 1 more and 4 gear hooks. Nice. Ooh, Insidious Will. Countering it. Alright. That's a shame. We've got a Chandra that's pretty close to ultimating though, so you're gonna win pretty easily on that one. Maybe I can do this, can't I? Exile a card from a graveyard. Anything worth exiling? I don't know. Maybe take the Insidious Will out of his graveyard just in case he's got a Gear Hulk, perhaps. That one. Get rid of a counter spell. I'm glad you can finally make it to the stream. Good to see you, man. It is a pretty sweet Chandra. I do love this card. As Planeswalkers go, this is a beautiful card. Vestige makes white again. Solemn Offering. Oh. Oh, I hit the Ori. No. 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 Yeah, it might be worthwhile, to be honest. We'll see. Then again, I mean, short of a bounce spell, I don't think they've really got answers for Chandra here. Oh no, they've got Optus Spy Network, I suppose. That's going to be annoying. And a Prize Amalgam. You cost 4. It's going to cost me 2. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, Scrounger, exiling. Well, in a second. Exiling Ruthless Sniper. Yes. And then we'll put down a 4-2. Still no lands. Oh, feel so bad. I really do. That's brutal. My hand looks nice though. But that is my level of land draw luck. I play a werewolf deck sometime, trying to create a good one, but I think it's not good in this format. I wonder if what I could do to make it better. I was actually midway through this stream thinking to myself how I might make a werewolf deck soon. So yes, is the answer to that question. I'm not sure how it does in this format, but yeah, I'll see what I could do. Artificer's Epiphany. Draw 2 cards. And an Evolving Wilds. It were really overplayed around Innistrad time. You can go back to a lot of the videos that I made during that set, and every other deck seemed to be werewolves. Fling and Insult would be good ways to upgrade Red-Green Royal Wolf deck. Maybe. I can see that. Alright, so we've got a Chandra Ultimate, which is just going to end the world in no time at all. 5 damage for a comparative analysis that draws you 2 cards, which probably draws you more cheap cards to burn more. And plus we've got this nice little board state on the left here. So I'm pretty sure we've won. Drake Haven, a bit late to the party, I suppose, but sure. Chandra Ultimates. And I think I just saw it, yeah. Some flickering to AI. Draw 2 cards, deal 5 to our opponent. And swing. Open your eyes, Lumi. Look up to the skies and see. God. We got a block. And another block. So taking 7. As soon as we cast a spell, we win. Still at 7. Let's play Drake Haven in case that's useful. And then play Prize Amalgam in case that's useful. And pass. They get a Thopter. Likely does them no good. Necromantic Summons into, oh, Gear Hulk. Torrential Gear Hulk for Epiphany. Or a Disintegration, that would also work, I guess. I'll say work. Use that word very loosely. Alright, Disintegration on our 4-2. Take a bit of burn. Double life drain might be cool. Yeah, I could go with the confetti deck actually, the one that ramps into cut to ribbons. I think that'd be fun. It's either that or we go back to Tinted Remedy, but the announcement they're shutting down the servers. They did not, and they likely won't for quite some time, I'd imagine. The Duels of the Planeswalkers games still have their servers and stuff up, so yeah. Well, I say servers. You can still play online on them, which I imagine this is the same. The guy on the left, I believe, is an AI now, so no. Alright, Daredevil. Jorian hits him for 5. I'm not actually going to get to go to combat here. We don't need to. Draw some cards, deal 5 more. And that's game. Sweet. Alright then, let us leave and see where Nightfire is. We're doing 2-headed giant, is my understanding, and I think the confetti deck is not that one. It is this one. Right. Do I have you added? That is another question. Let's see. What is your username, Nightfire? I don't know if I can see it on here. Unless it's something different, of course. Ah, yes, Rebecca. There you go. Send you an invite. I remember now. Sweet. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Salmon's happening. A good sign indeed. Let's give it a minute before we figure that one out. I'm pretty sure this is not usually. Yes, we're in. Cool, sweet. Very skeptical of any part of this this part of the loading. All right. Ooh. We have a Jaddy offshoot, and then nothing, but we do have Sandworm Convergence. And a Nissa. Oh, it's so bad, but... You know what, let's do it. Let's go again. Punished. Alright. I should have kept it. We still got a Sandworm Convergence though, so I'm still happy. It was just too flooded for my liking, but then I managed to get mana screwed, which is not a surprise. Alright, green, red, and black red. Hey, lands. Sweet. Smoldering Mash, go. Is this target? No, it is not. Each opponent loses life and you gain 1 life. Cool. Hagra triggers are doubled. We also have the Retreat to Hagra with the Walking Ballista combo as well. Give this Death Touch, and then every single counter is an instant speed removal spell. Alright, play land, and I'm done. Not going to throw a Ballista out there for no reason. Not just yet. Spring to get a land. I will never run 61. Never. Even though it might fix my mana issues. Alright, let's go with the mountain and retreat to Agra. See how long that survives. Probably not long is my guess. Instantia Masquerade. Sweet. This deck's spicy. Campaign of Vengeance. Woo! Ah. Yep. Not long at all. Goodbye. Really? Oh dear. Hey, well there's your white drop. Your white sauce. Right, I'm gonna read the bones. I'm gonna look for things. Useful things. I mean, that's a cool thing. Suppose I'll take it. We're in no real rush. I'm playing another land. Alright. Yeah, not only white, but double white. Double white. Double white. It's actually quite an unfortunate hand. Okay. So he explosively vegetates and then hits us for 2. Ouch. Of Nixless, but we don't have the double black just yet. So I'm going to go retreat. I'm going to play a mountain. We're going to get our drain on. And then if we hit a land drop next turn, we can drain 3 more times as well, which will pretty much ramp us into every other card in our deck. And we will win from there, likely. Pretty much can't draw dead after that. Oh, Anguished Unmaking. God damn it. Leave my Hagras alone. Just can't have nice things in this game. I really feel like I'm being targeted by both of them here. Gets rid of my enchantments all the time. And even this Reclamation Sage is swinging my way instead of directly forward, which would normally be the easiest path to victory. Who knows? Yeah, there is that, I suppose. Get to make some green worms for the rest of my life. That'd be nice. Oh, goodbye, Apperson. And oh god. Oh god. I know we got Anguished Unmaking over there. We're all good. For now. Competitive analysis. Yeah, I think it was. Heaven, eh? That's not a land. No surprise when I suddenly start asking for lands, I won't get them anymore. Alright, well, I suppose I can Walking Ballista. That does things. I can ping that off if I want to. If I want to. The big if. You never drawn so bad. May I remind you who's your teammate and what I'm well known for. We take 6. And a cut. At the Ballista. Right, well, let's preserve our life total. Let's get rid of that. You ultimate soon, but Anguished Unmaking is probably a good thing for Sorin right there. And Ribbons for 6. Oh boy. And a Fall of the Titans we lose. Oh dear. For 12. Well, if there was a Fall of the Titans for 12, we didn't stand a chance to begin with, but... Had I got the land, we'd have gained 7 more life? Yeah, it would have just been exacts. Yeah, we didn't stand a chance. Alright. It was still a good game, I suppose, but you can go back on the list if you want as well. I think it seems like the list is a bit of a quiet one today, so if you want to go back on it, by all means. Anyway, there is somebody up next. Peter's back up. We play Intuitive Giant or Versus? Intuitive Giant, and you're going for your Rampy Planar Bridge deck. Ooh. Alright, let's do it. Let's see. Have I got any Rampy decks left here? Nope. I mean, Reanimator's pretty awesome for that kind of thing. I do like the Flicker deck, though. Oh, I'm torn. Yeah, let's go Flicker deck. Why not? Alright. And I've sent you an invite. Sweet. What are we doing, Spinny Circle? What's happening? Walk me through it. We're loading. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to play one more game, then be sure to get yourself on the list as well, because we will be ending the stream in half an hour. But I'll probably play it over time for anybody who's still on the list, but we'll be closing it pretty soon. So if you want one more game, get yourself on it. Oh, we left. Oh dear. Oh, Alpha. You fine troll, you. Oh, yeah, I'm not even in the right match. Good. Let's concede. Let's go back. Try again. Accept the invite was already given to me. And go. I'm sure he was ready to throw the ban hammer down. So I wonder what's going to happen on Game of Thrones. I actually need to catch up on that, actually. I can't quite remember how the last season ended. Don't say it in chat, just in case somebody's watching the VODs and they had seen it. But yeah, I need to reacquaint myself with that. It's always the worst when you go back to a series a year after and it starts up and you're like, I don't actually remember what happened. Yeah, probably. You might not be wrong. Oh, yeah, I was going to find out when it starts in England. That is a good question. Monday at 2 AM. Alright, it started half an hour ago, so I've missed it. Sweet. Is that a means of procuring it legally, though, without paying for it? Because I couldn't probably access it on telly. Alright, let me cancel this. Let me reboot the game, and then I'll send you another invite, because it seems to be taking 9 hours. And let's not sit around for 9 hours, pretty much. Boot it back up. Oh, they've got an episode 0 of them. Sweet. I think all of the episodes this season are about 80 minutes long as well, aren't they? They're making him into like short films essentially. I say short films. They're just making them into films each episode, but they're doing less of them. All right, let's try this again. Invite teammate. Invite sent. Hey, we did some up. Alright. Let's get in there. And the good sign is that we've got things going on in the background, which usually means it's gonna go well, but I'm not gonna confirm or deny that right now. We're going to be playing Duels for about another half an hour. There's time to get a game though if you want to play. You'll be, I think, first on the list because I think everybody who's on the list has already played, so you get priority. Ooh. If I drew another land, this would be an interesting one, but we all know that's never going to happen. There we go, that one's good. Potentially a turn 4 Tamio if I draw a land. But we all know that's not going to happen. Sun Petal Grove, go! Go forth and win me a game. Evolving Wilds and Golgari on the left. As it stands, anyway. No, Prairie Stream. We've got ourselves a turn 4 Tamio. Whatever good that'll do. See you later, Affinity. It's been fun. Drownyard Temple, so Delirium on the left. And on the right, it's Make Magic Great Again. Alright. Cool. Should probably declare the wall in stone. But we're going to pass for now. Let's not rush on building their wall for them. Pianola. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't see any solar panels there. Okay, I think we're just going to run out Tamio plus on both of them. So he wants to let me draw cards. I doubt they can kill her. With anything less than what they were just going to kill her with anyway. And another Tamio. Ultimate deterrence. No, this is the first. And that looks to be a drain. Into Orrery. Ooh, we'll never make good use of that. Short of the land drops, which we'll never make good use of. This actually might be an Orrery retreat deck then. Less so Delirium. Actually use the Drownyard Temple with Gitrog Monster. And Angelic Purge to keep reusing it. Are they gonna swing? Nope. Ain't happening. Need an answer for the Orrery and the retreat at some point, but need to draw lands for that. Well, we keep Tamiyo. And then keep the Gear Hulk plus the Tamiyo there, and I'm guessing the Thopter plus maybe the Master Trinketeer. Oh. Keeping the wall. He means business. I'm gonna Rogue Refiner. See if I can get a land drop. Hey! Lovely. And tick up, doing the exact same. Pass the turn. Epiphany draws 2 cards, makes a land drop, and a Pilgrimage for our left hand player for more drain. Well, fortunately, this drain doesn't actually hit Planeswalkers, and we're going to be able to ultimate soon. And when this deck ultimates, it does silly things, including going infinite, so there is that. In fact, we're just a displace off of doing infinite things, of whatever we fancy. Ticks up, stops the Gear Hulk from attacking. We're going to tick up. Do essentially the same thing, except for we're going to attack with our Refiner instead to draw cards. Nissa X6. Could ultimate immediately. I probably wouldn't just yet. It's only 10 damage. Ticks up to Scry 2 instead. It's Scry 2. Yeah, Scry 2. Can actually pretty much just hit everything off the top of the deck with that Nissa now. That's the thing. Alright, let's Bellower for a Reclamation Sage so that the Skygate can't block. Kill that. Get to swing for 3 and draw a card. We get to draw more if he blocks with his Trinketeer, which he probably won't. And anything attacking into the Gearhulk draws us cards as well. We just win so hard here. We have won the crap out of this game. Ooh, Saheeli's Artistry. Nope, never mind. It was going to create copies of things. I guess that didn't pan out. Maybe wanting to create a copy of this then, I guess. Nissa's Renewal. Drains for 6, gains them 7. I mean, they could get there. It's not completely out of the question that they win. Hey, Soviet Sky. Good to see you. Well, if you fancy it, you can play 1v1 against me this stream. Alright, let's draw 7 cards and essentially cast anything we want for free. Is it cast 7? Oh, it's draw 3. Sorry, misread. Sun Petal Grove, not that it matters. We'll go for Green Warden. We can get Tamio back. How do we want to do this? Play Nissa for free. Get a forest. Play the Canopy Vista. Flip Nissa. Take up Nissa. Get another Canopy Vista. Not actually that useful. We need some life gain is what we need. Oh, there's a free Ulamog. Alright, well, we're no longer afraid of the Hagra. Don't fear the Hagra. Maybe take my hand. Alright, free Green Warden. Grabs back our free Tamio. Yep. Free Tamio comes down. That's a free catalogue. God, I love free things. Let's tick up on you and you. Let's Crisis for free. Tap you. Then let's Declaration in Stone for free. Kill you. And swing? Sure. Let's do it. And we get to draw 2 more cards. If we find a displace, we draw our entire deck, gain infinite life. There's a Reflector Mage. And an Evolving Wilds. Never mind. Not quite there yet. Padim. Use all of his artifacts. Hexproof. And I guess I just pass here. It's going to take him a lot to get out of this. I expect anyway. We'll see what this does. Nope. That's the second time he's done that. Just want to find a displace. Come on. Ah, yeah, the gear hook does have X-proof. That's probably what he was going for then. Battle of the Bridge? Nope. Yep, okay, nope. Yep, okay. We're doing things. Creating a token copy of an artifact and an artifact token of a creature. Please make up your mind, you're killing me. Cracking the clue. Ooh. Bagger. I could have saved that actually. My bad. Why would I pay mana? Okay, draw an extra card. We get Reflector Mage. Ooh, pull for... Actually can't cast that for 0. We need to do it for his mana. But that's not really a problem, is it? Right, we're going to tick up Tamio on both of our Avacens. Oh. Pull, X, infinite, 7. Discard a land. Actually a pretty horrible hit there, actually. We get a long road home. I'm getting the wrong blink spells here. Actually quite annoying. This match is still pretty stupid though. I do like it. Let's get some blue. Let's go to combat. Swing, swing, swing. That'll do. So we're going to draw 2 cards. Aid from the Cowl. Sure, we'll cast that for free. And then we'll long road home our Rogue Refiner. We've already triggered Revolt, but I want the extra card draw. We get Reclamation Sage. Sure, let's put that on the battlefield. Kill the Renegade map. Not that that really makes too much of a difference. Refiner comes back, draws us a card. We get more lands. Oh my god. This has to be the worst Tamio Ultimate we've ever had. Yahenni's Expertise? Sure. Playing a Grapple. So Avacen's going to transform for both of us. Got to be aware of that. I think I'm actually going to have to exile my Green Warden to stop that dying. I'll languish. Get rid of the Green Warden. So everything dies, Green Warden comes back and gets me that Flicker spell back to keep it safe again. And a Jace. Come on, let's get something good here. That Nissa Ultimate's looking real fine about now. Okay. Rune Servitor. And a familiar. Gain some life. Wish we could do that. This deck does a lot of it, but we're not drawing it. Okay. It's time to get real here. Green Warden comes back, gets us our long road home. Yep. Crisis. Oh, pull from tomorrow. X. It's like 10 now. 11. Oh my god, everything in that hand is free. Love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, tick up Nissa. Let's get something good here. Come on. Oh, it's a land. That sucks. Might actually mill ourselves at this rate. I'm getting that impression. Oh dear. Gear Hulk coming down for free. Killing Jace. Reflect a Mage and bounce some stuff away. That what I am gonna do. We'll see what that Naturalist does actually. Killing the Servitor. That's also fine. Also draws us a card. Some catalogs, draw more cards. There's a planar bridge. Probably has no targets anymore. But it's free, so... Have I said free enough today? I don't think I have. Alright, tick up on that and... Doesn't really matter at this point. Let's crack our Evolving Wilds before we draw a land. Wouldn't want that. There's only 2 left. 2 grabbable ones anyway. Gain some life. In a bridge. In fact, I'll just take a moment. Pulse gets back Ulamog, I imagine. Yep, Ulamog. Hits lots of things. Another pulse. Another creature. More life. Avacyn this time around. Alright, let's see if we can draw anything cool. Anything that wins the game just on the spot right now, because we should have won a long time ago. Come on. More lands. Are you kidding me? Oh dear. Alright then. I'm gonna pass. We do get some off the top though. An ether hub. Kill me now. We've drawn the wrong half of our deck. It's weird saying that, but we have. Treat to Hagra with an Evolving Wild, so drain 4. Get 2 clues. What we got? Yeah, we got time for one more. Alright, making copies of the old Gear Hulk. Oh. Oh. Oh! MagicDuels.exe has stopped working. Might close the program now. We brought the game. Oh dear. Let's try that again, shall we? Whoa. Yeah, we got time for one more game, so Soviet Sky. What do you want to play? Two-headed giant or versus? You did want to play versus, actually, didn't you? Versus, sweet. I'll see you later, Nightfire. 4 for you. It's just about to turn 3 for me. We've got time for one more game. Alright, Soviet Sky, if you want to mute the stream and minimize it, and then I'll send you an invite. You did send me an actual friend request, didn't you, as well? Assume this is you. Alright, let's go with... Let's go with that one. Yeah, okay. I will send you an invite. And we're in. Oh, you're actually still in there, Peter. My game just burst into flames. You weren't having any of it. Okay. This hand seems reasonable. If we get what we want, which is one of these, then we are in good shape. I don't know if I'd be happy leaving that game, given the choice. Ooh, that's nice, I suppose. Not nice right now, but could be useful. Binding Mummy. Is it black-white zombies then? Looks to be. Okay. Oh, that's my alarm for ending the stream. I'm not doing that just yet. can get you down. But then we don't do you, and that's not cool, so we'll do that. Ah, sweet. Lord of the Accursed. His hand's actually quite slow the more we look at it. And our opponent's actually on a very good curve. Do like that though. So our options are to play you with you, or to play you and get value out of that later. We've played the Monument. Next turn you'd cost 2 mana. So if we drew a land, we could actually do that and get 2 tokens out of it. Let's get greedy. See what we can do. We may just be able to go wide enough for our opponent not to be able to get anything through. Cradle. The zombie desert land. Swings for 5. Come on, land. Land. Ugh. Gives our 1/1s flying and vigilance. It's not particularly useful, honestly. Whereas we can tem it, get a token, cartouche it, so that we've got a blocker. That being said, he's got the Binding Mummy, which slows us down a little bit on that front. I think it's still worth it though. And then play the cartouche. Do I play on you or do I play it on a token actually? I think I play it on a token. Because it's got vigilance. And it will have unblockable if I choose to make it do so anyway. But who knows? We'll see. Choose a creature that gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked this turn. Doesn't matter. Okay, so can our opponent get around all of this? Oh, I didn't do that, did I? Oh, hang on. What have I released? Give me a moment. That's probably not a good thing. Let me see. Create studio. I apologize. Probably. Is it all of the Oblivion stuff? It might be. Yep, yes it is. Alright. Well, I'll deal with that after the stream. They've got a suppression bonds. Well, ain't that just annoying? Oh, he's been cut to AI. Oh, that sucks. Well, if you're watching live and you want to watch all of the Oblivion videos, well, they're currently live right now, and there's not much I can do about it. Let me get the chat back up. There we go. Anointed Procession. Alright, well, Wind Guide creates us another token. And that one gets +1/+1 and can't be blocked. Yeah, that's a shame. It was looking to actually be a good matchup as well. Well, it was already a good matchup, but... Ooh. Alright. Gonna do a mass tapping. Plus with all the menace coming through as well. I think the AI might might actually win on your behalf by the looks of things. Right. Let's go with... I'm going to have to block some of this because if he menaces, then we're in trouble. Like, actually... Trial of Solidarity hits for a lot. Master Trinketeer doesn't do a great deal. I'm just wondering if we want to triple block the Lord. Stop that menace and actually drop their power a little bit as well. Yeah. The only thing that I care about dying has Embalm anyway, so... Yeah, I can, but that involves a couple of minutes worth of messing around with, and I don't really want to leave you guys in complete silence while I fix YouTube, essentially. Let's go with the Unwavering Initiate? Actually, we could go with the Ketra. Never mind. And it doesn't matter here so much. We'll just stick it on there. And swing. Yeah, I always tend to have them set to scheduled, but I didn't change the dates, which means they go up 24 hours after they were uploaded, essentially. Alright. Let's block, block, block and block. And we'll embalm some fun things out. And also make loads of tokens, get in with our Ketra. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Ooh, Militia Captain actually is pretty sweet. Sure. Let's do it. A 3-2 or a 3-2. I guess the 3-2 that I'm happier to trade if it comes to it is better right now. And swing with a Ketra. Ah, oh, suppression bonds, you're not fun. Oh. Oh, I see. Now I don't see. I was assuming you were going to go for the full alpha strike, which would make me want to maybe block in ways that I didn't want to, but apparently not. We'll just double block there. And we still trigger our Militia Captain, still allow a Ketra to attack in. Alright. And then we'll use Anoint Priest to gain some more life back. And the Trinketeer gains a token, gains some life. Well, we didn't half stabilize, I'll give it that. Swing and swing. So he takes 6 here. And we get another token, gain more life. And then we'll trial for the ultimate victory. Oh, maybe not. Languish cleans up the board, buys them some more time. We get a tap land. These are all too expensive. Touche, AI. Touche. We pass. Graph Harvest. Gonna make some zombie tokens. And what can we embalm out now? The Anointed Priests. You can also Anointed Procession, which is the slower option. What's the quicker option? Let's make a priest, we still can't attack. Yeah, I think we Procession here. Then a Ketra can make 2 tokens. If it comes to that. Makes a 3/3. Not the menace. Okay, something good. Temet. Temet is 2 mana. It costs... Alright, we can actually go quite wide here. So Temet makes 2 1/1s. He makes another 3/3. Get 2 1/1s there. And then put a cartouche on this Temet to make another 2 1/1s. Give that stuff. And swing. At what point? Lumi, you're on about a Ketra, because she needs 4 creatures. Or could you be on about the ones with the suppression bonds attached to them that couldn't attack as well? Wayward Servant. And a flesh bag. Alright, I think we win now then. Drains, we lose a warrior, and then we trial for the murder. I think that's the best way to do it. Yep, you're all good. I'm going to make some unblockable, 1 of tokens anyway. Yeah, should be enough. Hit him for 4 minimum, and then we go wide around them as well. And a swing. Boosh. I'm sure he probably would have won as well. But there you go. Can't actually avoid that, unfortunately. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for tonight's stream. So we'll be playing some more Magic Duels next Sunday if you want to come around and play against me or with me then as well. Tomorrow will be an Hour of Devastation draft as well. That will be starting a little bit sooner than normal because last time it lasted about 5 hours and I was too damn tired. So I'm going to be starting that a little bit earlier, probably 1 or 2 hours earlier than normal. And then the day after that is going to be the drunk stream as well, where I will get a bottle of Jägermeister and try to drink as much of it as possible while playing really hard games. So if you're interested in that, then you can come and join and do whatever you want while you're in the chat as well. I cannot incite drinking, but if you wanted to enjoy a lovely beer while you were there, then that's it's completely fine by me. But I won't encourage it, of course. Anyway, guys. Thank you to everybody who followed today as well, and everybody who's been lovely in chat as well. And yes, Soviet Sky, if you want to be on the next list as well, you'll be right at the front of the queue, since this one was a little bit of a letdown from the AI there. But anyway, guys, I hope you have all enjoyed, and I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. See ya.